Hi, I'm Oscar Butler, singer-songwriter, and a lot of other things, but I am Oscar Butler here tonight, and it is another Tuesday night concert, and I'm kind of doing the show that I wanted to do last week, last Tuesday, but I had such bad technical issues that I'm going to pretty much do the same show. Well, I did probably about maybe 30 minutes of it last week, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna share a lot of stuff because I had a lot of stuff on my mind, and just talking about songwriting, how certain songs were written and stuff like that. And I really wanted to share that and tried to do it last week, but I had such a crappy sound. So this week, I think I've probably taken care of most of the problems. So, welcome here. But I'm going to start off with a little song, a little tune that I had written for a friend of mine. I worked for him. He was my boss, but we were good friends. He helped me through a lot of stuff, and every now and then during work I would stop into his office and we'd just sit and talk and chat about things, about work and other things. But he would talk about how achy and broken down he was, and I thought, you're only a few years older than me, which he was only a few years older than me. So I thought about writing this song called You're Not As Old. You're not as old as you think you are. You may be high on miles, but you're still a good car. You get on the road, but you don't drive too far. You're not as old, not as old as you think you are. No, 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 no. You're not as old as you think you is. You see, your bubbles may be gone, but you still got fizz. Your mind's still sharp and your thoughts still whiz. You're not as old as you think you is. No, oh no, 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 no. You see, your back may be hurting and your knees are feeling weak. You go up the stairs, you're not sure which of you creak. But I'm here to tell you to change your mind. You got miles before you cross that over the hill line. Oh yeah, yeah, yes. You're not as old as you try to be. Take my word, you're just a few older than me. If I count your rings like an old oak tree, you would see, you're not as old as you try to be. Oh no, 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 Because your back may be hurting and your knees are feeling weak. You go up the stairs, you're not sure which of you creak. But I'm here to tell you to change your mind. You got miles before you cross that over the hill line. Oh yeah, yeah, yes. You're not as old as you try to say. You see, the words that come out, your mind will try to obey. So shut your mouth, live like it's your last day, and say, you're not as old as you try to be. Oh no, 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 you're not as old as you think you is. Now, 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 now. not as old as you think you are. You're not as old. Okay, so let's see. Take a look and see who's here tonight. Who has joined me? Hey Cheryl, hey Cynthia, and Heidi. Hey Heidi, what's going on? Anyway, so let me know if you're out there. Let me know, how's it sound? Is everything streaming okay? Does it sound good? Well, good, Cynthia. I'm glad I could start off with a good one. Okay, so now this next one, it's really funny. I love writing songs. I write far too many songs than you guys actually hear right now. I've got like a whole stack of songs that I just need to record because I don't sleep a lot, and that's a big problem I have. I around 10:30 every night, I'm saying, Oscar, you got to get to bed before 11 tonight. Get to bed before 12 tonight. And about 2:30, I'm up writing usually my second song by then. So it's kind of crazy. But this next song was a cool song. I wrote this a few years back, and I had this. And I think I had heard something similar to that in another song, but I said, I want to put that in a song. So this next tune, it's called Maybe No One Will Care. Thank you, Gary. Here it is. I've got somebody else's shoes. They don't tap quite right when I play my tunes, but they're the only ones I brought to wear. But if I don't tap too loud, maybe no one will care. A lot of you folks know my song, so if I hit a bad note, you know that it's wrong. But I'll pretend that it was meant to be there. And if I keep playing, maybe no one will care. I worry too much about things. What's on your mind and the heartache it brings. Sometimes I go so far as thinking the night sky is missing a star. The Sandman is losing money on me 'cause I stay up all night watching late night TV. Then walk around with a mindless stare. But if I keep blinking, maybe no one will care. I worry too much about things. What's on your mind and the heartache it brings. Sometimes I go so far as thinking the night sky is missing a star. Should have known when my socks bunched up. Right in the middle I could feel the clump. That this was going to be a tough day to bear. But if I keep smiling, maybe no one will care. If I keep smiling, maybe no one will care. If I keep smiling, maybe no one will care. maybe no one will care. There was something I thought about in the middle of that song that I was going to do. Oh, that. Okay. Too many things are happening in my brain at once. I want to get rid of that. There we go. That's gone. We have started. We have already started. Okay, so anyway, onward and upward with songwriting. I love songwriting. I'm excited. I get way, I don't want to say too excited, but I do get very excited about songwriting. In fact, I got to put out another songwriting video this week. I got to do it. Anyway. Okay, this one, hold on a minute. Wrote this one because, well, number one, I came up with this little ditty like this, which is how I usually start songs. I come up with a little groove like this. But then I thought, well, as I was writing, I'm thinking, man, my fingers are sore. And that's what I ended up writing about, is these sore, indented fingers. I've got calluses here that are probably older than, gosh, a good part of my listening audience. These calluses have been around for a long time. And then I thought, well, someday if I keep doing this, I might be a star. Well, I got sore fingers, play it all the time. 'Cause I don't use a flat pick, it just mucks up my style. My fingers got indentations, and they don't go away, no. The tips don't got no feeling, I guess better off that way. You see, nylon strings, they say, will give my digits some ease. But I'm just here to play my best, if it brings me to my knees. You see, I don't want to live if I can't sing and play my guitar. If I keep it up, well then, someday I may just be a star. Well now, I've been wanting to sing ever since I was just a little kid. I would lock up in the bathroom and give it all that I could give. I hear Mama call from the kitchen, boy, supper's on the table. So I'd hit one last high note just to prove that I was able. There never was a day when I did not hum a tune, even in the colder winter or the hottest day in June. Now you see, I don't want to live if I can't sing and play my guitar. If I keep it up, well then, someday I may just be a star. Now, well now, Daddy would play his jazz and Mama loved her rhythm and blues. My foot was always tapping, I wore out all of my left shoes. Now Count Basie, he would tuck me in, and Aretha would wake me up. I never went thirsty, no, not while music would always fill my cup. Yeah. Well now, that's why I sit before you, playing on these steel strings, singing songs about my life and a whole lot of other things. You see, I cannot be satisfied in anything else I may do. So that's why I play these chords and write these songs for you. Sometimes I think maybe I may lay it all down, but that would just put me 6 feet in the ground. Now you see, I don't want to live if I can't sing and play my guitar. No, no, and if I keep it up, well then someday I may just be a star. Now. I don't want to live if I can't sing and play my guitar. No, no, if I keep it up, well then someday I may just be a star, yeah. Someday I may just be a star now. Someday I may just be a star. Someday I may be a star, I'm hoping for it, or at least a well-paid musician. Let's see. Hey, Diane. Hey, Dio. Finally. So it's sounding good out there. Good, man. Last week, crazy. But then, again, and if you are just tuning in, you have happened on to the Oscar Butler Tuesday night concert. I do these every Tuesday night, except for next week. Next week, I will not be doing a Tuesday night concert because I will be up in Santa Fe live playing at the Cowgirl. So if you're in Santa Fe, if you want to come up to Santa Fe, come on up. I'm playing from 4 to 6, 4 o'clock till 6 p.m. So that's where I will be next Tuesday. But still coming up is, and the sign up is online now for the virtual open mic, which I host every Sunday. And you can go online either on Facebook or on my website, which is OscarButlerMusic.com, OscarButlerMusic.com. And right just almost at the top of the page, there's this little thing, this little microphone that says open mic sign up. You can click on that, go sign up, and participate in this open mic, in the open mic coming up. And I have these, like I said, I have those every week, so you can sign up, share your talent. It's really fun too. Seen some great talent. Let's see, I want that now. Okay, so, and if you're interested in helping support me and all the stuff that I do, feel free to leave a tip in my little tip jar there. Hey. Okay, let's go. Let's see. What's the next song? I'll do Busted, Broken, and Blue. I like Busted, Broken, and Blue. I wrote this, and it's kind of, it's really funny how a lot of different things in life can be pulled into like one song. I mean, I try to keep everything squarely on a thin line about what the song's about, but this one was kind of covers a whole bunch of stuff that went on over the last year or so, 2 years. But that's what Busted, Broken, and Blue is about. I see people talking to me, so I'm going to check these out. Okay. And, well, sing along, Cynthia. That's okay. Hey, Jed. Okay, so I'm actually going through my computer. This is just, I'm answering a question here, which is what kind of interface I'm using, and I have a PreSonus. It's actually a fairly old PreSonus. It's called a i2 or something like that. I'd have to look for it. Right now I don't have my glasses on, but it's a basic interface. It's got 2 inputs, and I have microphones on each side of me here, condenser mics on each side of me. And actually that was a big problem too last week. Was I don't know what my computer is old, and what I did was to get off of the problem that I had was I installed a second operating system, which is Linux, and I love Linux because it's sweet, it runs smoothly. So I run this now through Linux, but the interface is a audio i2 audio I to ITWO, and I don't know if the I is supposed to be like for Apple or something, but I'm not running Apple, I'm running PCs. Anyway, I'm talking too much. But that's that. If that gives you a little bit of information, and I'm glad that the sound is good, because that is my main thing when it comes to this. And with the condenser mics, I'm not plugged in or anything, so they're just picking up my room here. So this is my little studio apartment, 425 square feet, and right behind where I'm sitting. Actually, I'm going to be posting I've got a little action cam going on. It's kind of catching all the behind scenes stuff. But you'll see that I actually have a green room set up back behind this where I do a lot of composites, and I also do like fitness videos and stuff like that. So check that out on Getting Fit with Oscar. That's on YouTube, also on Facebook too. But anyway, here we go. We're going to sing a song. The ice has broken and I've fallen through. I start to wonder if the rumors are true. I am busted, I am broken, and I am blue. Down in the dumps is where I lie. Cover me up and just let me die now. I am busted, I am broken, and I am blue. By the time she reads this letter, I'll be so far gone. She said her life would be so much better without me here doing wrong. Now I lost my baby, I lost the dog I love most. I feel like I'm strapped to the whipping post. I am busted, I am broken, and I am blue. But I'm not angry, I'm just sad. I took a gamble, didn't know it'd be bad. No, I am busted, I am broken, and I am blue. I thought that I meant more to her, but I was grossly mistaken. When she turned her mean side at me, well, I was rudely awakened. Now I'm so lonely, you can hear my heart cry. Nobody wants me, I'm not quite sure why. I am busted, I am broken, and I am blue. You see, I just want a girl that I can love sweet, hug her and kiss her even out in the street. Now I am busted, I am broken, and I am blue. Now every time I seem to get close, something gets in my way. Right when I feel that I'm doing real good, there's some reason she won't stay. I'm just busted, broken and blue. Can you tell me what it is I should do now? I am busted, I am broken, and I am blue. I am busted, I am broken, and I am blue. I am busted, I am broken, and I am blue. Busted, broken, and blue. Thank you, Cynthia. All right. Okay, I have to play this because my sweetie's online, and I always play this. This is a Liv Taylor song, which I love Livingston Taylor. I love his songs. He's kind of an inspiration for my songwriting too. Him, Paul Thorne. If you know Paul Thorne, you should look him up. He's great. He writes some awesome songs. Just some of my inspirations for songs. Kedmo. Oh, I guess it'd be nice if I tune the right string. There we go. Alright. So what happens when I try to talk and do more than one thing at one time. Hey, 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 hey. Let's see. We got a bunch of people in tonight. Thanks for you guys popping in. Let's see. We got 12. We got 7 on Facebook and 5 on YouTube. I love Yardstream, man, because it gives me all that information. Hey! Heidi, how you doing? Okay, so, I did have... Oh, yeah, that's right. Cheryl, this is for you. I get lost crossing the street, and I can't find my own 2 feet. But oh, I love my baby, and she thinks I'm sweet. I must be doing something right. She's intelligent, she's patient, hardworking, and shrewd. I'm sarcastic, bombastic, lazy, and rude. But man, we burn it up when we get in the mood. I must be doing something right. 'Cause finally there's a crystal sunrise, and finally the world seems fair. All the love that I kept hidden from the moon, it's finally mine to share. Plenty of guys that she could meet. GQ, jawline, hair so neat. I got to break it to you fellas, you've all been beat. I must be doing something right. There's a crystal sunrise, and finally the world seems fair. All the love that I kept hidden from the moon, it's finally mine to share. There's plenty of guys that she could find, slick, good looking, not out of their minds. But oh, good news is love is still blind. 'Cause I must be doing something right. I must be doing something right. Shoo-doo-doo-ba-boo-dee, doo-doo-doo-ba-boo-da, ba-da-da-da, something right. And that's for my honey. This is not wine. Although probably if I let it sit long enough it would eventually become that, but it's just cran apple. Love cran apple. My drink of choice. Let's see. What else we got? You guys are wonderful. It's so nice to play for you guys. Let's see. Oh, I'm doing that. Let's move this. Let's move it that way. There we go. Get the tip jar out of the way. Wow. Okay, so another original song. Here we go. Now, this song came about because there's several reasons. One was, if you know Cheech and Chong, I remember Cheech and Chong. I was thinking of that song years ago that they did. I used to listen to Cheech and Chong albums and stuff, and they did this song called Basketball Jones, and jonesing for basketball. But then I was sitting around one night thinking about, I really love chocolate. And there was a time in my life when I truly jonesed for chocolate. I did. There's people out there who know it too. I mean, I believed for chocolate. I prayed for chocolate. So I wrote this one called Chocolate Jones. I got something I need to sprinkle with nuts. Wrap it in caramel, dip it in Rice Krispie Puffs. It's chewy smooth, but it still has some crunch. I gotta pace myself so I don't eat too much. I gotta watch what I put on my bones. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. If I could binge, I'd use a syringe. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones, yes. Now I love me some Snickers, and Kit Kats are fine. But Ghirardelli's like a good French wine. M&M's, well, they go way too fast. But give me a chunky, I'll make that bad boy last. I gotta watch what I put on my bones, yes. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. If I could binge, I'd put it in a syringe. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones, yes. Now my doctors say I've got cocoa retention. If you ask me, well, I really don't mind. My friends tried an intervention when they caught me snorting hot chocolate powder lines. I walked the streets looking for my next fix. I wanted Hershey's, but all I could find was Twix. My parents worry overdoses their fears, 'cause I've been speedballing 3 Musketeers. I gotta watch what I put on my bones, yes. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. If I could binge, I'd use a syringe. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones, yes. You see, chocolate is my crack, it's the monkey on my back. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones, yes. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. Lord knows I got a bad chocolate Jones. Chocolate Jones. Yes, sir. Ha ha. Let's see. Hey, Diane. All right, let's see. What else are we doing? I got a whole bunch of stuff. And of course, the time is flying. It's already after 8. Man. But I stick to an hour. I only stick to an hour on these. But again, if you're just checking in, or if you're just tuning in, I guess I could say, if you're just tuning in, this is Oscar Butler's Tuesday night concert, March 30th, and I do these every Tuesday night except for next Tuesday, which next Tuesday I will be up in Santa Fe playing at the Cowgirl Barbecue, 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So come on out. If you're up there, come on down. Come have some fun and food and stuff. And then on Sunday, this coming Sunday, there's the virtual open mic, and you can sign up if you go on my website, oscarbutlermusic.com, all one word. You can sign up for the virtual open mic and come on and play. And it's neat because it's the way I do it is so that number one, my thinking behind it is we go in rounds. So if there's, I only have 8 slots available. So, and then what happens if all 8 slots are filled, then we start with we go one song for the first person, 2, 3, 4. So we go through rounds. Each person does one song, then we go back and do another song. So then that way, number one, musicians aren't waiting so long to have to play. Like if it was an open mic and each person played for like 3 minutes or 50, or I'm sorry, 3 songs or 15 minutes, then that's like, what is it, 7 songs, you know, that's 21 songs you got to wait for if you're the last person, and that kind of sucks. So I thought, well, number one, it's great for the musicians. Number two, it's very dynamic for the audience, so you guys get to see new acts each round, or another act each round. So anyway, that's just my thinking on the whole thing. And it's been really great. I mean, the people I've been getting are awesome. Great music, great musicians, great music though, man. So much music, so many songs that, I mean, I haven't even thought of that people are playing, and that's cool. That's cool. But I enjoy, I have fun. Anyway, I'm talking again a lot. Let's see. Oh, I was going to do that one. Okay. This one I wrote last year, and it actually didn't. When I first wrote it, I wrote it because I was in this competition up in Santa Fe, which sucked, but nah, it was okay. But it was this competition called I think New Mexico Has Talent or something like that, which I will never do again. And if you want to know why, write me, message me, and I'll tell you. But I wrote this for that competition. And so just here we go. Now I work all week to earn my money, breaking my back just to give it all to my honey. And when she pays the bills, buys the food, there ain't much left over for me to get one glass of booze. It's sad that I've been thinking how much I miss my drinking with the boys. Now there once was a time I was carefree. I could stay up, imbibe all night till I could barely see. But now that's all over, things have changed. I have to plan for 2 if happiness be obtained. It's sad that I've been thinking how much I miss my drinking with the boys. Now, all that time and all that booze, all the pretty women I never could choose. My boys had my wing, but there was always that one thing they could not do. That's why I found a woman as pretty as can be. I rocked her world, now she rocks me, and that's what makes it easy to say bye bye boys. You see, I've been rethinking, I really don't miss the drinking. I could save the money, I could spend it on my honey. She is so fine, she loves me up all the time. We don't need no toys, cause we'll be making lots of noise. She so enjoys, I don't miss drinking with the boys. No, I don't. She so enjoys, I don't miss drinking with the boys. I'll be home every night, yes I will, baby. Sure do 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 da da I'll let you know, Gary. I'll talk to you off when I'm not live. Just in case. Anyway. Alright, let's see. What else are we doing? Gosh, is the weather, except for the wind today, the weather was great. All right, let's go. Let's go. What else? Oh, the clock. I got to do the clock. This is a really cool song, and I've gotten a lot of great compliments about it because, you know, I'm getting older, and I'm kind of becoming more aware of my mortality, and I realize, you know, for all these years that I have lived, you know, so much of it I spent just going about it as if life doesn't end, but it really does. There is an end to this whole thing, and really, you know, I'm trying to think. I was watching something. I was watching something on TV, and there was this older woman. I think she was in her 80s, and she just talked about it. She just made a statement that, you know, life is really short. You know, 80 years, but life is really short, and it really is. I mean, that just spins by. What, you know, I'm at my age, and it's like, it seems like it's just been like I don't know, a blink of the eye, and I'm here. You know. So I wrote this song. It's called The Clock. The clock keeps ticking, no matter what I do. I can't slow it down, but turn it back for you. It has no battery or key that you must find. Aging is a side effect, and if you're lucky, it will be kind. I can't stop the process of wrinkles and achy bones. I can't change the seasons or predict the unknowns. Time just keeps moving. Sit back, enjoy the ride, and find the good things in your life, and let that be your guide. The sun rises up to mark another day, and later it will set to let you know it went okay. And when the darkness comes, don't think you've hit the end. Just close your eyes and wait for the next day to begin. I can't stop the process of wrinkles and achy bones. I can't change the seasons or predict the unknowns. Time just keeps moving. Sit back, enjoy the ride, and find the good things in your life, and let that be your guide. The clock keeps ticking every second of the day. You never know when yours will stop, so be careful what you say. You may not have a second chance for those that you hold dear, so let them know they're special. Tell them things they need to hear. I can't stop the process of wrinkles and achy bones. I can't change the seasons or predict the unknowns. Time just keeps moving. Sit back, enjoy the ride, and find the good things in your life, and let that be your guide. I can't stop the process of wrinkles and achy bones. I can't change the seasons or predict the unknowns. Time just keeps moving. Why not enjoy the ride and find the good things in your life, and let that be your guide. Find the good things in your life, and let that be your guide. the clock. Hello. Ooh, lots of people talking. Let's see. I got back up here. Okay. Yep. Yes, it is. It is short. Gosh, what else? Yeah, you know, and not. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. Never mind. It scares me sometimes when I'm on the highway. I'm a I'm a really safe driver. I actually work at disciplining myself by actually driving the speed limit around town and on the highway. Because I just find that helps me be aware of my discipline. And but you know, it just scares me that people are in such a rush to get everywhere. You know, to get everywhere to the point where they take their lives and other people's lives, you know, for granted. They just, you know, I don't want to talk. Anyway, but yeah, you know, I watch people zooming around, and it's like, wow, you know, if you make the wrong mistake or stop, if somebody stops too soon, you're either going to hurt someone or something's going to get wrecked. And it's like, no, don't do that. Live life. Life is too precious. Life is too precious. And let me sing another song here. I'll sing that one. Oh, you know what? This is one. This was one that was on my list for Tuesday. And I like this song because when I wrote this song, I was thinking, I don't know if you can see that picture behind me. This is a painting. It's a painting. It's a pastel painting by an artist, Carol. Crap, I can't think of her last name. But she was a friend of mine years ago. She passed away, but it's a painting of a river, and I'm probably in Colorado because she lived in Colorado, but it's just a painting of the river running over rocks, and you know, there's like white caps and stuff in there. And I wrote this next song kind of thinking with that painting in mind, and it's called the Course of My Life, because there's a saying that says it's the rocks in the brook, or the rocks in the brook, that make it sing. You know, and you know, we run into obstacles. There's things in our lives that, in my thinking, make it less boring. I mean, a lot of the stuff, you know, I've been up and I've been down and over and out, and I know one thing, but I played that song for Cheryl, Frank Sinatra. But you know, I know, you know, I've had these issues that I've had to deal with in my life, which in a sense I look back and I think, okay, I grew from that. Even like with the open mic, boy, the first open mic that I did was awful. But when it was over, because I had so many technical issues. Now I'm up to open mic 16 now, but number one, it was bad. And I remember though, when it was over, when I signed off, after having such a crappy thing, I felt really good because I had gotten through it and I had learned things. And that's what I kind of think about in life. But this next song is called The Course of My Life. You know, just kind of talking about, you know, the things that I deal with, and that if I look at it, you know, I guess optimist, pessimist type of thing. But you know, if I look at everything as just an opportunity to grow, then life isn't bad. Life isn't bad. I've got no problems too big for me. I've got no worries that I cannot foresee. Complications always turn out right if it's the rocks and make the brook sing. And these things are the course of my life. I don't mind the issues, all the drama on TV that try to blame me, try to make me bend the knee. They want me to gamble. I won't throw the dice if it's the rocks that make the brook sing. And these things are the course of my life. I won't let you block my line of into a fight. I won't be afraid to say just what's on my mind. But don't marsh my mellow, 'cause peace is a hard thing to find, yes. I've been entangled in the sticky web of lies. I've been enticed by all that power by they blow their smoke, then claim it will get me high. If it's the rocks that make the brook sing, then these things are the chorus of my life, yes. Oh, I won't let turmoil block my line of sight. I won't let it bait me and drag me to a fight. I won't be afraid to say just what's on my mind. But don't marsh my mellow, 'cause peace is a hard thing to find, yes. 'Cause if it's the rocks that make the brook sing, then these things are the chorus of my life, yes. If it's the rocks that make the brook sing, then these things are the chorus of my life. Chorus of my life. Ike, this hour is almost over. I don't want to go. Yeah. I know what you mean, Cynthia. All right, let's do this because we gotta smile. I hate masks. And don't jump on me, all you people who are like totally pro-mask, but it's just because the face is such an incredible thing. And it gives so much information, and like covering it up, it drives me nuts. You know, I hate, even when I'm talking to people, because I smile a lot and I like to smile at people a lot, if you haven't noticed. But you know, there's so much information that is revealed, and the social distancing and covering of the face, man, I feel lonely. But okay, we won't get into that. Okay, what am I doing? Oh. If you smile, life will seem a whole lot better. If you smile, life will seem a whole lot better. If you smile, life will seem a whole lot better. They say if you smile, the whole world will smile right back at you. Now if you smile, folks will seem a whole lot nicer. If you smile, folks will seem a whole lot nicer. If you smile, folks will seem a whole lot nicer. If you smile, the whole world will smile right back at you. Sometimes when life gets tough and you start feeling down, you do your best to tread, but you're afraid that you may drown. But what I'm trying to say is, don't be guided by your frown. You just gotta take it and turn it upside down. So if you smile, love will seem a whole lot sweeter. If you smile, love will seem a whole lot sweeter. If you smile, love will seem a whole lot sweeter. If you smile, the whole world will smile right back at you. I said, if you smile, life will seem a whole lot better. If you smile, folks will seem a whole lot nicer. If you smile, love will seem so much sweeter. If you smile, the whole world will smile right back at you. If you smile, the whole world will smile right back at you. So smile. Smile. And if you're happy, make sure you remember to tell your face about it, okay? I had a teacher who used to always say that. If you're happy, tell your face, man. I do. Okay, so we're going to finish off here. Let's see what else we got. Let's stick that back up there. Let's see. I'm going to finish off here. Let's see what 3 minutes. I'm going to finish off with a JT's tune. JT's tune. We're talking a lot about life and the greatness and the wonders of life, and so I figured this will be a good one too. This is James Taylor's The Secret of Life. Well, the secret of life is enjoying the passage of time. Any fool can do it, 'cause there ain't nothing to it. Nobody knows how we got to the top of the hill. Since we're on our way down, we might as well enjoy the ride. The secret of love is in opening up your heart. It's okay to feel afraid. Don't let that stand in your way. No. Anyone knows that love, it's the only road. And since we're only here for a while, we might as well show some style. Give us a smile. Isn't it a lovely ride? I'll be sliding down, gliding down. Try not to try too hard. It's just a lovely ride. Now the thing about time isn't really real. It's all on your point of view. But how does it feel for you? Einstein said that he could never understand it all. Planets spinning through space, and a smile upon your face. Welcome to the human race. Now isn't it a lovely ride? I'll be sliding down, gliding down. Try not to try too hard. It's just a lovely ride. Isn't it a lovely ride? See me sliding down, gliding down. Try not to try too hard. It's just a lovely ride. Well, the secret of life is enjoying the passage of time. The secret of life. Anyway, that's going to be it for the evening. Thank you so much. Thank everybody out there for checking in, and thanks for talking to me too. I love it when you post and you comment and stuff like that. So it's good. It's a good thing. So thank you so much for tuning in. Please feel free, if you're on YouTube, to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Share it. Share me. Please share me all over the world. If you know people in other countries, please share me. If you're on Facebook, you can friend me on my personal page, Oscar Butler, and like my Oscar Butler music page. That's it. And then if you're so inclined, I have a group, which is the Oscar Butler Music Group, which you can kind of sign in on. And there's gonna be more stuff happening there, and also I've got a Patreon accounts, which you can sign up and support me there too. But let's see, Instagram, I'm on Instagram, all kinds of stuff. But anyway, and hit the thumbs up and the likes and all that stuff, the follows, whatever. There's way too much. I sat down last night. Cheryl got over here and I was still working on stuff, and most of it was just like posting to all these different social media, social networking stuff, and it's like, oh, I'm so tired of this, but I gotta do it. Anyway, thank you so much again for hanging out and coming out to enjoy the Tuesday night show. And again, like I said, next week there won't be a Tuesday night show because I will be up in Santa Fe. But I will be back. I will be on this Sunday with the virtual open mic, and whoever and everyone who signs up to play on that, which is a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful night of music. So come check that out. That's at 6 p.m. on Sundays. And that's, I guess that's it. I found my thrill. Anyway, have a great night, great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.